I really thought the flip season is over. Apparently, hindi pa. Hey guys, it's your Tech Girl Mary and welcome back to our YouTube channel. So for today, pag-uusapan natin yung bagong-bagong flip. Like literally bago because this is actually the brand's very first flip phone. This is called the Infinix Zero Flip. And let me tell you, for a first generation flip phone, they did really well. Let's start with pricing. SRP right now is 29,999 pesos. And what I really like about Infinix integration here is that even though we all know na kapag sinabing clamshell foldable, laging pumapasok sa isip natin na flagship pricing. But since the brand is really known to cater to those who are into budget and mid-range devices, they were able to make it affordable. But that is for the whole industry. But dito kasi sa atin, sa Philippines, ang Infinix, usually ang price point nila is 7,000, 10,000, may 15,000 din sila. So, meaning guys, itong Zero Flip nila is the most expensive device right now. So, basically, ito yung flagship nila, even though this is considered a mid-range device when it comes to flip phones. Infinix Zero Flip, it says here to get it now. Bakit mo kami inuutusan? Charot. So this comes with a 512 gig of storage and an 8 gig of RAM. Some specs are located on the right side like the Prostable, NFC, high-res audio, and on the left, nandito yung kanilang works with GoPro sign. Okay, so we have here the phone already. I have it in two colorway. We have it in Blossom Glow and Rock Black. Buti na lang may kulay pink tayo kasi most of the flip phones na kulay pink, mahal. It also comes with a case that somehow has a finger loop that will make it easier for us to shoot in a camcorder way. I also like na itong meron sa black is somehow likes a fabric. We also have the USB-C cable and of course, yung ating 70 watts power brick. When it comes to its design, it really makes a good first impression. The way it folds yung kanyang hinge, it feels really good. It immediately captured my attention because meron siyang laptop mode. It also has flat edges with matte finish that gives it a very premium look. Ang ginugusto ko pa sa kanya, hindi lang siya basta matte, parang meron siyang rock texture to it, especially yung pink. But, do take note if you are a very clumsy type of person, medyo madaling makita dito sa kanyang back panel yung scratch kapag medyo natatamaan siya. The good thing is, it can be easily wiped off. So yes, when it comes to its hinge, any angle na gusto nyo na gawin or mangyari sa kanya, kaya niya. Meron din tayong dual camera setup that is aligned vertically and an LED flashlight on top. There is also an Infinix branding doon sa kanyang hinge. If you are familiar with how Samsung is doing it with their flip phones, ganito din. Now, when it comes to durability, according to the brand, this is capable of up to 400,000 folds before it gives up. That is actually twice the number that Samsung promised its users from its latest Galaxy Z Flip 6. Now, I've set my expectations quite in the middle, or sabihin na natin, hindi ako nag-expect talaga ng sobra because again, we are talking about a mid-range flip phone. So, performance-wise and durability, syempre, malayo yan doon sa mga usual clamshell devices that we review. Kaya nung nalaman ko na up to 400,000 folds daw, that is actually quite surprising and impressive. Overall, I think Infinix did a nice job with its design. But other than that, they did not provide any IP rating. So, ingat na lang tayo when it comes to those types of scenarios. Now, cover screen, which is most of the time, ito naman ang talagang gusto nyong pinag-uusapan natin agad. So when folded, we are getting a 3.64-inch cover screen. We get the usual quick access to notifications and essential functions, providing of course na hindi na natin kailangan buksan fully open yung phone. Katulad ng main screen niya, meron din itong 120Hz refresh rate. And in fairness, it is indeed very smooth. Aside from this, Infinix Zero Flip has cute pets animation. Meron siyang mga 3D dynamic pets and cute interactions that will help make the cover screen more personalized. And in fairness naman, it is indeed cute. Aside from this, you can also easily access yung camera, whether calendar, clock, recorder, and more through the cover display, allowing you of course for a quick app selection and navigation. And there are also apps you can use here like Facebook, Instagram, Messenger, Spotify, and even YouTube. And the good thing here is that hindi na siya katulad ng ibang mga first generation flip na kung saan kailangan pa nating buksan yung device para makapag-reply tayo. Because right away, may QWERTY keyboard na rin siya, making it easier for us to search sa YouTube or even reply via Messenger. Siguro if I were to nitpick or point out something lang, to be honest, it's almost perfect for something that is first gen. It's probably how the phone heats up quickly. And usually, this is when I'm using YouTube. And when this happens, hindi ko magagamit yung YouTube, I have to open the device to use it. Nevertheless, yung cover screen niya is very customizable. You can choose whatever you like to put here. Mapa-cute pets man yan, font style, icon size, color, and more. So yes, when it comes to functionality and even aesthetics, hindi tayo napag-iwanan ng Infinix Zero Flip dito. Now, when unfolded, yung Zero Flip has a 6.9-inch Full HD Plus AMOLED display. May crease pa rin tayo sa main display niya. Hindi naman to nawawala sa flip phones, but what I like is that hindi siya ganon ka visible. Even when it comes to feel, hindi rin siya masyadong ramdam. At the same time, when it comes to my experience, katulad ng mga various lighting conditions, mapa-outdoor man yan or dimly light environments, visibility is also good. So yes, the crease is there, it's visible, pero I wouldn't say nakakasagabal siya with my overall experience. At the same time, I also noticed na medyo may pagka-iPhone-like yung display niya because of its dynamic island. Infinix calls it dynamic bar, na kung saan it will notify you through here when it comes to your incoming calls, media player, and even charging. Ngayon, babalik tayo sa cover screen niya kasi pag-uusapan natin yung dual camera setup na meron siya. The main camera and the ultra-wide camera both has a 50 megapixel sensor. But the main camera itself actually has an OIS, which is probably one of the reasons why they are so big when it comes to promoting this device when it comes to camera stabilization. In fairness, the photos that the Infinix Zero Flip took has all the sharpness and color that I want. Mapa-landscape man yan or portrait. At the same time, I also like that the ultra-wide camera did not underperform. Which is most of the time, I will be using dahil nga, syempre, flip phone to eh. So, ima-maximize natin yung camera na meron siya, especially when it comes to group photos. Just like any other flip phones, we have different ways here to capture images. Unang-una, if we do a laptop mode, katulad nito, which is the simplest way to capture photos, you get to activate yung kanyang hover mode, wherein pwede nyong gamitin yung top of the screen as your display and of course, access all of the settings dito naman sa lower part of the screen. Next, we get to see the shot doon sa kanyang outer screen while your friend takes the photo. So yes, by real time, pwedeng-pwede nyong baguhin yung pose nyo to perfect the shot. At the same time, taking selfies is much better since we are using the main camera. And lastly, we have this thing called the DV mode, which also explains why we have this finger loop dito sa kanyang case. You get to access this setting by opening the camera video mode. Tap nyo lang yung DV icon in the upper right corner. And of course, to finish it, hold the foldable phone like a handheld DV camera. And with this way, you get to capture with a very retro vibe. And with all those being said, combined, especially yung outputs this device was able to give me, In fairness, it was indeed a reliable camera. Hindi lang yun, I guess yung combination ng OIS and EIS and of course, their partnership with GoPro was able to really make the video output good. So yup, stability is not compromised even while we are shooting in 4K. Now, how about the front camera? Actually, this is also a 50 megapixels, which is also very reliable, but I rarely use it because obviously it's a flip phone. Hindi ko talaga to ginagamit, not unless I am on a video call. Down to two things, we have performance and battery life. This phone is powered by a MediaTek Dimensity 8020 processor, again paired with an 8GB RAM. Also, one configuration lang yung meron siya, which is the 512GB of storage. Unang-una, I would like you guys to set your expectations, hindi po ito gaming phone. So yes, I did experience a bit of lag, especially for prolonged hours. At the same time, medyo mabilis din mag-heat up yung device, lalong-lalo na while using the cover display. But when it comes to handling multitasking and even switching between applications, it was indeed smooth. I think for casual users, casual gamers, this chipset is enough for you. At the same time, nakakatulong din yung 120Hz refresh rate niya when it comes to enhancing the gameplay visuals. Now, when it comes to its software, syempre hindi mawawala yung bloatware sa kanya. May mga iilan lang pero madali naman silang i-uninstall. This runs on XOS 14.5 based on Android 14. They also promised up to 3 years of security patch updates. And then when it comes to Android updates naman, up to 2 years. So hanggang Android 16, aabot ito. When it comes to its interface, it's easy to navigate. Medyo similar ito sa mga medyo higher-end Infinix devices. At the same time, very customizable. Lastly, when it comes to battery, this device has a 4,720 of milliamp hour, bundled with a 70 watts fast charging adapter. Actually, what they promised is that 50% makakakuha tayo in just 17 minutes, which is somehow malapit naman yung naging experience namin. 50% we were able to get this at 20 minutes. And this is while using the device. And from what I know, this is actually the fastest charging capability on any flip phone as of the moment. Sa pagkakatanda ko, ang closest is 44 yata or 40 watts. But again, 70 watts, that is fast for a flip phone. Alam nyo, for a first generation flip, sinabi ko na to nung umpisa pero sasabihin ko ulit, they did a really good job here. Especially for those na hindi ganun kalaki ang budget when it comes to having a secondary flip phone. Kasi usually, ito talaga yung naririnig ko sa inyo at tinatanong nyo sa akin most of the time. It's a really good addition to the market. Yung iba kasing phones, dinadagdag lang for the sake of actually having a flip phone, even though hindi naman talaga siya ganun kaganda when it comes to features and even price point. Anyway, that's basically it. Again, it's your Tech Girl Mary and see you in our next video. Bye!